Hi everyone, it's Stephanie. This week I am working on Margarete Miller weekly assignment, and I'm doing week 2. I still have not done week 2, which we should be on week 3 now, but better time than any to get it done, right? So we need to get week 2 cut out, and I thank you guys for joining me for my week 1. That was so fun. I still never did get the inside of my book or the back side of my book done, so I still want to do that with you guys. So maybe you can give me a little input on what your thoughts are for me for the inside. I was thinking about taking the assignment work and putting it on the inside somehow, so then that way I can have it displayed, but go ahead and figure out a way to decorate the inside and the outside of the book. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know, because I would love to hear them. Let's see here. So I think the first thing I want to do is, I still have not put a button on the front on my book. So I really want to find a button for here. So let me grab, let me grab a jar of my buttons. I really want to, I have some old sewing notions. Billy's here today, he's downstairs, and I really like those. Those are really cute. Let me move this over here so we can kind of get an idea. That actually would look kind of cute on there, wouldn't it? I think we might have to not look any further. Let's see. Yeah, I really want a button to go over top. The button would be adorable. So hopefully everybody's had a great week so far. Today is Wednesday. I of course have to work at 3 o'clock, and Billy is off today because he's still, that looks like a pie. Doesn't that look like a piece of pie? I definitely think I'm going to go with that. I think that jazzes it up. But I've got so many like jars and jars and jars of buttons. I probably need to come on here sometime and organize them just for funsies. And maybe you could come and hang out with me. Oh my gosh, some of these buttons. Look at that one. I love old buttons. But yeah, so I worked today at 3. Billy's off because his truck was giving him issues. Of course, he knows what it is that's going on with it, and I'm sure he's just not thrilled about getting it fixed, but he will. He wants, we were going to go look at new cars today, but the way things are right now, he just doesn't want to, and I just kind of go along for the ride. Haha, pun intended. Let's see, I'm just kind of winging it here today, guys. Sorry. I'm tired. I think I need to, like, I was told I should probably drink a lot more water. I don't know if that's helped anybody, but I think it's just the season that we're in right now. It's just, I'm so looking forward to spring, being able to get out, plant a garden, and I just feel like I'm extremely, extremely tired. And I'm sure the weather has something to do with that, because it seems like this time of year, I'm always a little tired. I think that jazzes it up a little bit. I looked at this week's assignment. It's saying that, okay, we're going to set that to the side and let it dry. But this week's assignment is your least favorite color, a sewing notion, something out of the recycling bin, a foreign language, a tea bag cover, and bonus fiber, yarn, or string. So let's go ahead and get that cut out. I'm gonna knock everything off my cart. So we'll go ahead and get this cut out. And I was going to use my coffee dyed paper, but I think I want to use some of the Scrabble pad that I have. It's just like an everyday paper, because I don't want all my papers to be the same that I'm using as the background page. All right, so this is week 2. Put this in the trash. All right. It was funny, as I was going through the sewing notions, I found this, and this was my grandmother.
I've talked about it before, how my grandmother was a professional seamstress. And I found this. Has anybody seen these before? Or know anybody that's ever used them in their life? It's basically, Bill said he thinks that it is to catch your sweat. I don't know if you can see that or not, if there's a glare. But like, it's like dress shields, and you put it underneath. I just thought it was cool looking, and I was like, oh, I could use that as a sewing notion. I could stencil on it, cut it and stencil. But yeah, my grandma had that in her stash and stuff, and I have like a ton of her sewing stuff since I'm a designer, and that's what I do, is do a lot of sewing. So I thought that that was kind of fun. All right, let's get our page, because I don't really know what else I'm going to do with it unless there's like a collector that collects things like that. I probably could put it in my Etsy store just to see if it's something that somebody would be interested in. All right, so I did, this is one of those pads of paper that I got from the bins. And I want to use this because I did use coffee paper in my last video, and I kind of want to like change it up a little bit. But so we're going to use this as our background. Probably going to take like a hair of it off, I'm sure, because our book, it'd probably be longer than the normal pages. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it off, and then go ahead and get our holes in there. I was seeing where somebody left me a comment about the golden books that I showed the last time, and they were talking about how their, I think it was their mom or grandma, and I apologize, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, from something else that I saw on Facebook that somebody sent over to our business page. But I thought it was cool that how they still have their kids and their golden books from when they were younger. I think I did that perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead, I like to line this up. Hopefully you can see me. I'm getting used to my whereabouts here. I'm used to doing everything face to face, but I want to try something different. Hey, try something new, right? So, I like to make it even on both sides when I do my hole punch. If you know an easier way, let me know. But, yeah, I thought that was so cool how they have all their golden books from when they were younger. And I wish I would have had some of the things that I would have kept for my kids. But, you know, and you never think about those things as they're growing, you know, up. But, you know, you wish you would have kept things. Of course, I have like trophies and different things like that they've had. I'm trying to find my reinforcement stickers. I don't remember what I did with them. Did I stick them in my sticker box? Let's look and see. Well, I guess I'll have to put those on. I'll give myself a minute to think it out. Let's move the book and get started on this. All right. So, I feel like Billy doesn't listen to me. He's watching something on TV. Let's see if my reinforcement bags are in. I don't think they're going to be in this sticker box, though. I feel like I had them. I wanted to go ahead and grunge some real quick. So we had them. Anybody else ever see squirrels go by or look at butterflies and forget what you're doing, or go upstairs and wonder what you're doing up there? Yeah, that's me. All right, I found them. Let's grunge some of these babies up. I have some done, but I'm going to show you how I do them. If there's more than, oh, there's a paper behind there. We'll put that in our scraps. Okay, put the stickers back down here. All right, let's grunge our actually, you know what, we'll do it on our paper because I really don't care if it gets stain on it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take some of this Old English. I need to bring in my hanky that I said that I've used for about 15 years now. It is nice and stained, and I don't even have to really put any on it, because if you put it on the tissue, it usually gets soaked up pretty good. But I'm going to go ahead and I'll probably use the lighter ones since I'm not using a coffee stained paper. Hopefully I'm not jiggling you too much. Billy and I went to TJ's for breakfast this morning, but I always get to like, once it gets to like 10 o'clock, I'm like, do I really want breakfast? I think I want lunch now. So we got us some breakfast and got some shopping, a little bit of things that he needed to at Walmart this morning. And then we had, like I said on my last video, we had a few days off together over the weekend. But look how that Old English does it. I mean, you can dunk these in coffee too. It doesn't bother the sticker adhesive on the back. But I love the way that these turn out. And these are perfect for the coffee paper. So it has a really pretty stain to it. So definitely use that Old English. Look at my paper. That's okay. See, I'll remember this as being part of my... I probably ought to use my little twill things, but I'm not really good at using them sometimes. So I have an idea that I want to do some crafting with me. I've got some cards I want to get done and some pockets I want to get done. And I really want to get started on my garden journal. And when we went to Walmart today, I saw a bunch of gardening stuff and I was totally excited. I may go ahead and distress this once I get some stuff on it, because it might give it a little bit more stability instead of the paper being all light. Okay, so the first thing is we need our least favorite color. So we will go ahead and start building on this. I have these packs from Dollar Tree. And of course, these were $1.25, but they have these packs, which you get a lot of scrapbooking paper in these. Excuse me for the crinkle if you're wearing headphones. But you get like a ton of paper in here for $1.25. So this is perfect for any kind of scrapbooking. But I figure I'd use these because most of the papers that I have in packs are probably going to be pages that I like, and I wouldn't have bought them if I didn't like them. And I'm sure there's something in here that's probably not. Oh, I love the texture of that. So I don't really have like a least favorite color because I really like all colors depending on what it is. Now there are some that I'm like, oh, that's horrid. But I think a lot of these, see, look at all this for $1.25. You really seriously cannot beat it. I don't think that's bad at all to get like the sample. So definitely look in your craft section at your Dollar Tree. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's not a bad color. It's not like my least favorite color, but this is questionable. But I think that this would be pretty stained. Plus it's got that nice texture to it. So I don't think I want to use that one. It's not bad. I think, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with this. Actually, not, I love teal, but I like it to be a lighter teal. I'm not like a huge dark teal person. Depending on what it is. Now, sometimes if it's a shirt, I think it's adorable, or, I mean, it just depends. But these two colors, I'm gonna use these two. Because honestly, these I can figure out something else to do with them too. But yeah, I couldn't believe that for $1.25. So definitely make sure that you look in your Target, your Dollar Tree for your scrap paper like that. Okay, so we got our paper. So that's our least favorite color. And then it says we need a sewing notion, which I have. Let me grab it. I have a bag of old sewing things that my grandmother gave me. So let me see. I'm assuming there's something. All right, so I have this. So we need a sewing notion, which, you know, that can be pretty much anything. So if I had a sticker or you have something like that. So I think, let's see what's in here. I want to see if there's a piece of paper. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I kind of like that green. Let's see if there's another one. Oh, we got one already out. Let's use this one since it's already out. Is that the same company? Yeah, I have a lot of these like old seam binding and things like that. And I'm going to use a lot of this on as trim on my journal. Some of it I already have used. A lot of it too, I'll use it like for dolls. Isn't that cool? I really like that one though too. Okay, I'm going to keep those two out. And then see what else we come up with. Like these cards that she put these on will be perfect for tags. So yeah, I really like those too. Okay, so we got our least favorite color and a sewing notion, and then something out of the recycling bin. Let me look in my, I'm gonna look in my trash because I think I've got like a paper towel or something. I've got my office trash can. So I'm assuming we can, that's funny. Okay, we're gonna use this. I've got my office trash can over here, so that's how we're gonna recycle that, right? Okay, so something out of the recycling bin. And then a foreign language. Let's see, my buttons. I've got my scrap bin, and then I order from Shein, and I keep the cards from it so I can make tags and pockets and stuff. So I'm gonna look to see in here if there's anything, because a lot of their stuff of course does have like the foreign language on it. So I think that we'll definitely be able to find something in here with the foreign language on. I'm sure I've got some books too, but this is just like my scrap where I keep like a lot of my things to make bookmarks and things like that. This one's cute. It's actually a cute tag. Okay, that's a maybe. I don't know, I kind of like that one too. But I don't know if I want to cover up that back part. I mean, this front, like use that as a front part on something else. It's really cute. Excuse me. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, that would be a cute notion too, wouldn't it? Fun part is just digging and looking for it. Memorizing, memories of restoring, memorizing, goodness sake stuff. That might be a good size. We'll keep these two out and see. I don't think there's anything else. I have some of these, but this is on the back. So I thought this is Shakespeare manuscript. Have you guys ever ordered from Shein? I usually call it Shein, and my daughter's like, Mom, it's Shein. I'm like, oh, yep, you're right. I don't know what it's called. It's called Cheap, and I order from there. But yeah, I haven't had any issues with anything that I've gotten from there, and they've done pretty good so far. Oh, this one's cute. And it's already a pocket. All right, we might have to use that one instead. I'm gonna put this one back, because honestly, this can go in there. And we might be able to wrap. Okay. I love when a plan comes together like that. Fantastic. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if I want to use that for this or not, or do I want to use that on like one of my vintage journals? Oh, the decisions. That's one of the fun things about this is like she wants you to be able to like use your own like stickers and rubber stamping and, you know, stencils and different things like that that you can add. And that's what I love about this, is because you can just like play off of whatever, you know, it is that you're adding. Okay, so we got the foreign language, and the next one is a tea bag cover. And to be honest with you, when I looked at this, I think last week I went to look, and the only thing I had were actual tea bag, like tea. We don't have the bags because my husband, it's all he drinks is the Milo tea, whatever it is, in the jug. But I do have this. So I think what I'm going to do is, listen, just hear me out. This is like cinnamon and apple spice, and it smells, you smell it? It smells really, really good. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and use the full bag. I could probably take the tea out, but the other thing, I wonder if I have any, I think I might have some little, tags. I'll put this back in my, so I could make it so this is either on the front and this kind of looks like a tea bag, and then I've got an idea too. I think I have a honey stamp. What did I do with my stamps? I don't remember if I put my stamps back in my other room or not. It'll come up. Let me see. I think I may have put my stamps back in my other room. If I did, I can always run and get them. But yeah, I think that would be kind of a cute idea. Kind of could put it on the back too if I just wanted it to look just like a tea bag. But I kind of like it with this on the front of it. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And then the bonus is fiber, yarn, or string, which I think that once we kind of get this together, then we can figure out like where we would want the string and everything else that goes with it, right? Okay, so let's do this first. Let's figure out this paper. You can tell my brain is just totally ticking on this right now. Let's figure out this paper, how we're gonna do it. And like I said, I am going to grunge this paper. I probably won't stain the whole paper. We'll just see what it looks like by the time it gets done, but could use this as a pocket too. But I kind of like this. I kind of like this as the pocket. Let's just kind of play around here and see, because we could put the tea bag down in there. Put this here. And then I want to stencil, even if I have to end up cutting on this. I think I want to stencil something on the tissue. I don't know if I so much want to Mod Podge it on today. I might just glue it because I don't want to take the time to let it dry, because that's who I am as a person. I'm impatient. I was one of those people that could never, you know, wait until Santa Claus came. Like, he needed to come right then and there. Okay, so let's do this one. This one's got like a little drop of tea or something on it, but hey, that's okay by me. I think I want to use this one. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one, and then I'll just use some of my, I think I want this, I think I want to use this one. Okay, let's get our distress ink. Got a little yellow, brown one. Okay. Yeah, I started working on fall and Christmas items to turn in for catalog for next year, so that's exciting. At least ideas is what I've been writing down. I hope this isn't going all the way through my paper. No, it's not. Okay, that's looking cute. I think that's adorable. I'm gonna have to bring in my mat at some point, because I think it would not be as clear when it comes to like my white stuff, but I think I'm gonna put this one here. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out like what kind of items. I definitely am doing more doll mice and making them with more trees, and making them Santas, and making some into pumpkins and different things like that. So don't believe I'm going to be mass producing those, just because that's a lot with I'll probably just send them overseas. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I love like the Tim Holtz distressed, but I'll tell you what, I really do not mind this Michaels Craft Smart for $1.99. It works out really good, and then I just use a makeup sponge for it. But yeah. Does anybody have any good plans for the rest of the week? I think I'm just gonna be working and rearranging my office and my studio and my craft room and trying to get everything organized that I need to. And that is cute. I probably put that over a little too far, but that's okay. I think it's okay. I don't mind. I don't know how big I want to make this just because we have so much going on. I might cut this off a little bit, but I may have to end up Mod Podging it because depending on my, let's tire it. We went to breakfast so late that we were going to stop and get a sub on the way home just so we can have it for lunch. I'm getting to that age where all we do is think about food and when our next meal is going to be and what our next meal is going to be. But hey, that's okay. We're going to start looking, we haven't decided like what area yet, but we're going to start looking for land here soon. So it's exciting. So that way we can have the horsey poo with us. That's our end goal, is our end goal. Okay, so if you're going to go here, I could almost put, well, I want something up here because I don't want this to be so blank. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this is just kind of like neat. I feel like it needs something. Maybe we'll throw a person on here or something. I feel like I'm going to have to add to it. I want to kind of just do what's on the card though. Yeah. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. And I still can't figure out if I brought my stamps in. Probably not. I have some stuff in the room that I'm in, and then I have my craft room. This is the studio, then the office is in here, and it's like I've got I told my husband like at some point we have to get it to where everything is in one area, which it's probably going to be a while before I do that. I'm just going to attempt to see if I can use a glue stick on this because I don't want to use my glitter glue, and I don't think fabric tack's going to do what I want. I really am just not in the mood to Mod Podge right now. Do you ever get like that where there's just something you're just like, I just don't really feel like doing that. So for now, we're going to stick it down here. It's kind of making that paper yellow. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Yep, that's going to work perfect. And actually, it looks pretty good. It's pretty flush with the way the paper is. I like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Let's just stress a little bit. When I get done, I'm probably going to do a little cleaning before I work at 3, and it usually like takes forever for this video, so if you figure it's like 1 o'clock, and it usually, for some odd reason, it takes forever. I don't know if I should try downloading it to my MacBook just to see if it downloads faster, but it seems like it takes them forever to download sometimes. Even like the one if I do one for like 37 minutes, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so much faster than my 54-minute one, and then it ends up, it seems like it takes just about the same amount of time. I appreciate you guys coming and crafting with me today. Is anybody else doing this challenge? I think this is really fun. I'm excited to continue. I don't know if I want this at an angle or not. I don't know if I want that one on there or not. Maybe we'll put this one on here as a pocket. I don't know if it's because the paper isn't stained, but I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. It'll come together. So actually, we can put this on here. I might change this up a little bit. I may take that other one off of there. And then put this one down there. Yeah, I think that looks better. I think this shimmery one, for some odd reason, was kind of throwing me off. Maybe. I don't know. We still have to put our T-tag and our seam binding on there. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm committing to this right here. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. If you think long, you think wrong, right? Yeah, that's what I think too. What's everybody crafting today? Anybody else crafting anything? I'm so glad to be in my room and being able to hang out and work on things. It's just such a happy place because it's just like something I can just sit down and just do and not think. I mean, granted, I'm still thinking a little too much about it, but I'm not thinking about like, okay, is this item going to be a big one for the catalog? Is this one going to be, you know, it's just something I'm able to just really enjoy doing. Okay, let's actually stain this one. Yeah, I like ordering from Machine. I think that their stuff is nice. The only thing is you have to watch is that some things seem like they're smaller when you get them. I'm terrible at looking at dimensions and stuff, and they'll be the size of the paper clip, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's not what I thought it was. I just got a huge order in from them, so I was gonna do a video showing what I got because everything was like $2, $3, and it's good to mix in with all the other items that I already have. Okay, I think that looks good. I don't know if I should put this one in the middle. And I'm thinking I could put that in there like that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Could always leave this back part open too and use that as a pocket, but we already put that one out, so we'll just go ahead and use that one. I probably should have put the tea bag one. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm gonna stain this note card real quick. Just give her a little distressing. Michael's has still got some stuff on sale. I went there yesterday and got some new papers and a few organizing things. So if you need to organize a craft room, now's a good time. You're getting into spring. TJ Maxx has their whole store on sale right now. Okay. Perfect. All right, put that in there. Yeah, I think I like that one better. This blue kind of complements this one, and I could wrap that around that tag. Do we get an extra bonus point for 2, I wonder? Oh, you know what? I'm going to move this over because I want to put our card on there, but I feel like we need to maybe put that up here, so then that way it's not so bare up here. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I missing something on here? So something out of the recycling bin is the tissue. Least favorite color is the teal, which really isn't my least favorite color. It's just that dark of a teal. And then sewing notion, we got those. And then we got a foreign language, which is the pocket. And then, what else? Fiber, oh yeah, we still need the fiber, yarn, or string. Let's do that here. I wonder if we should put the tea bag there. Okay, I'm distressing everything on this. Why not? Have you guys ever had this tea? It's actually pretty darn good. And it's caffeine free too, which is really good too. I just went to all caffeine free, so I'm trying to convince myself that everything that's caffeine free is the best thing on the planet. Told my husband today when we went to lunch, I said, because I started drinking Diet Pop, which I went from regular just because I'm trying to get some numbers down with my doctor the next time I go, which is Monday, by the way, and I'm trying to fast before then. And I'm like, you know, I'm really surprised that I actually have stuck with this. Okay, let's get, because this is tea and most people like to drink tea, I really do want, I'm going to see if I can find my honey stamp. I don't think it's, I got like my letter bags. I've got so many stamps. These are so gross. Like, look, I've done these for like the wholesale company, but because I've done like over 150,000 tags before, these are what my stamps look like. I like to keep them all in that bag. I probably need to get a new set, but you know, those are the OG stamps. But I think that this stamp would be so cute since, you know, honey and tea, right? Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay. I don't think I've used this stamp. Yeah, I have. I feel like I need to do this one a couple times because I don't want to bleed everywhere. Because sometimes if you do them, they come out, this ink right here comes out a little too thick, and I don't want it to be like blotchy and then bleh. Okay, that's cute. That is cute. I've got this like pink going on, and I was thinking, I wonder if I should, I was debating on stressing some pink on the outside of the tag, but you probably wouldn't really be able to see it a whole lot. I think that that would be cute. I don't know if you can hear this or not when my husband is in there flushing the toilet. Yes. He may be cleaning the bathroom. Who knows? He likes to, he's my cleaner. He's obsessive. If anybody watches us that comes on from Facebook or anything, he's obsessed with sweeping and mopping, which, listen, I will not complain one bit. I think it's fantastic that he does. All right, did my glue dry up? I didn't stick my pen in there. All right, so I say we go here, and then here, put this here. I like that with there. I think it kind of looks like it's on there, but maybe I should staple her on there. Let's staple her on there. Let me grab my staple. Sorry, and I'm on an old creaky primitive chair too. Staples. Yep, okay. I want to make sure there were staples in my stapler. I've got like 15 different staplers, so I never know which one's the right one. Okay. And these are tags that I grunged. I had an order for them, so I had a bunch of them left over. All right, so let's go ahead and get this on there. Here, I feel like that should be in the middle. Nah, we're gonna do it the other side. That's where what we started with. That man walks so hard it cracks me up sometimes. Like he's really on a mission. I'm not used to him being home during the daytime, so it's kind of funny to me. Like, cause usually he leaves at 2:30 and doesn't get home until sometimes 5, 6 o'clock at night since he drives a truck. Yeah, so during the daytime it's funny because it's kind of like, you know, it's my time for me. If it sounds like I'm whispering, it's because I am. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. He's funny. He's my man. He's my main squeeze. Okay. Yeah, we had fun the other night. I have a video that I was going to post on TikTok, but it, like I said, I can't remember if I said that in my last video that, like, usually if we go somewhere, like, I like to video him singing, and, like, I'll post it. He'll go to the gas station, and somebody will go, "Hey, buddy, I saw you singing. You did a great job." He's like, "What? What are you talking about?" Yeah, your wife. Oh, bust me out, people. Sorry, I'm just kind of playing with this to see. No. See? Change your mind too much. I gotta go put this back to the top. But it's so funny though. But we went to Eagles, which is kind of like a VFW, and they had an Elvis night. It was fun. There were a few people that were singing Elvis, and then like you got entered into a drawing. Of course we didn't, you know, sing, but there were a couple people that dressed up like Elvis, and they won a prize. But it was a lot of fun. I like it just because there's all the veterans that are in there. They're super sweet and awesome, and we like to go in there. So, and we usually will go to like the VFWs and stuff like that. It's a place that we feel comfortable, and a place that we've gone to for quite some time, so we enjoy it. I wonder if I should use my fabric tack for this, but I think this will work just as good. I think this is coming along. I mean, now it's not something that I would do every day, you know, as far as a journal page, but it really, I do love the way that it truly gets you thinking about, you know, doing things outside the box. I think that it's super cool. I think I might just stress this just a little bit. What do I do with my cards? Yeah, because it's like, it's doing things that you normally wouldn't otherwise do, which I think is pretty cool. And I think we're going to do the bonus too in the string or the yarn. See, my grannies. I think my mom always used to sew with all this stuff that I kept from sewing that she gave me, and there's things now that I sew, like if I'm making something, I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I could ask my grandma about this. Even though it's like, you know, I've been sewing for like 30 years, 40 years, something like that. I've been sewing a long, long time, but still there's times that I wish I could go to her, and she loved helping me and watching the things that I make and sell, and the stuff that were in shops, and she was all excited about it every time I showed her, so it was always cool for me. I feel like we need something right here, but let's do our string. We've got a blue theme going on, so actually we got blue and red. I think I might just use the two blues, unless I should use, no, let's do, I don't know, I kind of do like those three colors because it's kind of pulling out. Why not? Let's do them. Let's do them. We'll use all three. Have you guys ever done this before, where you put your twine inside Parmesan shakers? You can also get flower frogs too, to put on the top, but I actually like to do it this way, so then that way if you want, you can take different sizes. Like I've got all my different colors that I put inside my jar, so yeah, it's super helpful. But I think that those three colors are the ones, and I keep these on top of my cart, so that way they're easily accessible. I don't put them like with my other trims or anything, so I think that's super helpful. I don't think I need too big of a one. to knock it off and break it. And then let's get this out. So yeah, I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna organize and clean a little bit today and probably eat some lunch and hang out with my honey before I start work at 3. That's kind of patriotic, isn't it? But it kind of matches the color scheme we got going on here. All right, since we can do fiber, yarn, or string, or we can do anything else that our little heart desires, we could always do a stamp or something there. I'm looking to see if there's any stamps or anything I want to use. I don't think I have a number 2 stamp. I was thinking to stamp number 2. Let's see what we have in the way of, oh, sorry about my creaky chair. Like I said, I'm in an old primitive. Let's see what we got. Okay, since we got the sewing notion, I wonder if there's any, move this out of the way. Let's see if we have any sewing. I don't know if I have any sewing stickers or not. Oh, what's that? I think most of these are all food. Oh, there's a postcard that's not supposed to be in there. That's kind of cute. Just an extra embellishment. What's this one? Mary Jane's Finest Stationery and Lovely Gifts. That kind of looks like it would be cute on here. Let's see. Yeah, I think that most of these are pretty much food related. Oh, this one's kind of cute too. What is she doing? Oh, she's looking all fancy while she's holding a hoe. I'll have to use that one in my gardening book. Don't let me forget. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love going through these. Morning Glory soap. Oh, she's all fancy, just holding her rake. Maybe that's how I should do my gardening this summer. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Oh, look, there's somebody looking inside of a potato chip bag. I wonder if that's what our potato chips really see. Oh, here she comes again. No, not me, more Bill. Okay, so here's our options. We have this Tender's Bubble Baby Soft, or we have this Mary Jane's Finest Stationery. I kind of like the Finest Stationery because it kind of looks like it goes with the seamstress stuff. I just think that's cute. I just want to add something else to it, and that's the fun of this, is being able to add extra things to it. And we're going to give her a little distressing, which I need to think. See, I think I need to go on the outside of the page again, and then actually I can't say again because I haven't even gone around it yet, but that's all right. Now, I bought these probably 20 some years ago when I first started doing wholesale, and I guarantee the stickers on the back of these do not work. So we will see. Oh, I'm not even, you know what? I'm not even gonna add glue to it. It feels pretty sticky, and plus it's for me, so I'm not worried. All right, so there we go. All right, guys, I think that is looking pretty cute for our second week. I'm hoping I will get caught up and get the third week done, but I'm giving everybody a chance to join me in this Margarete Miller challenge. So definitely get it. It's a download. I mean, it's perfect to go and do this. It's super fun. I'm gonna get a little strassling here. I think that's gonna help me a little bit with my, I probably could have just used my coffee stain paper, but I just wanted a different, oopsie. I better put my needle in there because this will dry up on me. It always does. But yeah, definitely join this challenge. It's super fun, super fun. I'm excited for week 3. I need to get on here and definitely get the rest of my book going, because I think that is such a good idea with the 3-ring binder. It's like going to be, I think that's going to hold everything that I want, especially if I make everything stand out the way that I do right now. I think it's going to give me a ton of room to hold everything. And plus it's out of the norm of the type of journal that I normally do, so. Okay, I think that is looking pretty darn good. Is there anything else that you guys would have changed, like, you know, color-wise, paper-wise? What color would you use? Just kind of curious. I probably should have used Mod Podge because this is probably getting lift up a little bit, but that's okay. We'll add more. We'll stick to it. Well, there it is. Our week 2 is all finished, and I thank you guys so much for coming and helping me finish week 2. Let's put it in our binder, and then here's our week 3. Oh my goodness, anything winter. I'm excited about that. So here was our week 2. If you didn't get to see it, definitely go back and watch that one. It was super fun. And then we'll go ahead and add week 1, and then here is our week 2. Yay. Nope, I'm gonna have to add some glue to that. I think it's gonna be perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me for week 2. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm sure I will see you again one day this week, either working on week 3 or working on some of the other cards and ephemera that I want to get started for our journals. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.